How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Finding Charizard, and we are back with another video today. And this time around we're going to be looking at alternate art cards that I think you should definitely consider investing into and having in your collection for a long period of time. But the amazing thing about these alternate arts, they're all under £30.
Damn!
So I'm giving you all these prices from TCG Player. These are the current prices sitting on TCG Player. The TCG Player is a fantastic resource to really check and gauge the market, and you can really look at your items, your sealed products, your cards, and how they're performing in the market. So definitely use TCG Player to track your investments.
Okay.
The first card we're going to be looking at this time though is the Pokemon Go Mewtwo alternate art card. Fantastic looking card. It really like how it's sitting there in the city. It looks absolutely amazing, and it's probably like the best pull you can get from the Pokemon Go set. Pokemon Go isn't mad expensive at the minute. Obviously you can pick up sealed products and these cards for fairly cheap, and I do think this one could have a bit of potential in the future. So at the minute you can actually buy this for $23.49. I think that's a great little pickup considering it's well under that £30 mark, and it's a nice looking card that's going to look fantastic sitting in the binder. Now in this video we are going to be covering quite a bit of Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike is one of those sets I think is really hot property at the minute. In my opinion, in terms of investment, that is where I'd be putting my money into for sure. Since it's had its reprint, we've seen a lot of prices come down a bit in the sealed products, especially booster boxes and stuff. We had that reprint a few months ago, but with some of these raw cards, there is some definitely good little pickups for sure. So starting that off with is the Inteleon VMAX alternate art. This is a VMAX alternate art, really nice looking card. One of the nicest Inteleon cards that I can remember, and this is $27.10. Again, under that £30 mark. I just think it's a fantastic pickup for that price. Now, keeping with Fusion Strike, guys, I did tell you there's going to be a few from Fusion Strike, but this time round we're going to be looking at the Genesect V alternate art. Absolutely quality looking card. Genesect looks like he's breakdancing in this one. Really nice bit what they've done with this artwork. Again, fantastic to have in your collection, and this is currently going for $23.09. I think that's a fantastic price. I can see from the graph, you can see how it's kind of performing as well in the market at the minute. I definitely think this is a really nice card and could be quite a sought after card in the future. With all of these being under £30, I can only see them going to go up from here. Now, we have to have a bit of evolving skies when we're looking at alternate arts for sure. You've got the Dualudon VMAX alternate art, and really nice looking one. You've also got the Dualudon V alternate art, which is under that £30 mark as well, but the VMAX version is $26.42. A really nice looking card, one of the VMAX alternate arts as well. People are going for these VMAX alternate art cards especially. These are fantastic pickups at under the £30 mark. And of course, we all know the mad hype with Evolving Skies at the minute. Obviously, a lot of these other alternate art cards like the Leafeon, the Glaceon, Moonbryon, Rayquaza, they're really expensive cards. So in terms of Evolving Skies, these are the cheaper end of your alternate art cards that are within this set. Now, one of my favorite cards from Astral Radiance now. Got to have a bit of Astral Radiance. I'm actually a fan of Astral Radiance. I think it's gets a bit of a bad rap. I think the Dialga Palkia are really nice cards. They're over that £30 mark. So the card we're going to be focused on this time though is the Beedrill V alternate art. What a fantastic looking card that is. The swarm of beasts going on in that card looks fantastic, and you can currently pick that up for $28.21 as well. And definitely something to consider when you're picking up these cards, how actually rare it is and how difficult it is to actually pull on an alternate art. So if you're going to be cracking a booster box, and you think, right, I'm going to go for an alternate art, you're not actually guaranteed to get an alternate art from the booster box. So it's something that you have to remember. If you want to have a collection or spend the same value as £120, you could say, with a booster box, you could actually go and get quite a few of these alternate art cards and have them in your collection, and probably make a bit of money on them, especially if you get them graded. Another thing to bear in mind though, guys, you're not guaranteed to get the card that you want when you opened your sealed product. Now, another fantastic set I want to talk about now is Chilling Reign. It's going to be a fantastic investment in the long term. I'm picking up sealed products, and I'm going to start looking at some of these raw cards as well. And this one, we have the Shadow Rider Calyrex V alternate art. Really nice looking card. More so understated, I'd say. But again, $27.24 you can pick that up for. Chilling Reign for me is one of those sets. It's kind of hated on a little bit because the pull rates were difficult, but in terms of the value of money that is within these cards from the set, there's a lot of money in it, and I think it's going to be a very good investment long term. If you're having these Pokemon sealed products in your collection, for me, they're long-term gains. They're not the sort of products you're going to buy now and flip in a month's time. These are definitely long-term gains. Now, another one to finish off my list with Fusion Strike. Now, there has to be the Celebi V alternate art, a beautiful card. I absolutely love this card. The one that I want to get in my collection, and this is just under that £30 mark. You're looking at $29.69. You're looking to pay for that Celebi V. Now, this is a nice card because this was actually a Japanese promo released in Japan, and obviously this is the way that we got it in our English version through the Fusion Strike set. So collectors who like Celebi obviously will go for this card, but those who like the promo cards and also getting the English version of your Japanese to English, then they will look to pick up this card as well. So I think that especially this Celebi will do very well in the long term. Now, if you were picking up some of these raw cards, there will be really nice cards to get graded and potentially make a fair bit of money on as well. And like we touched on earlier, there are like 3 cards from this list that I spoke about within Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike is a very, very good set. It doesn't get the respect that I think it deserves. Obviously, you've got the Gengar VMAX, the Mew cards as well, and the S-Monster's beautiful cards. So there's a lot of high-hitting cards with a bit of value within Fusion Strike. So Fusion Strike for me is definitely the play I'm kind of considering with at the minute, and I think it's going to start to climb up in value over the next year or two. That's when we'll start to see a change within Fusion Strike. I'll be surprised if it gets another reprint after this one it's just had, but it's definitely one of those sets I would be keeping an eye on, definitely tracking in the market at the minute. And while these prices are cheap with the sealed product and the raw cards, that's another fantastic reason why you should be looking at Fusion Strike right now. Like I said before, with these cards, these are all for me long-term investments. If I'm buying these cards right now and getting them graded, I'm keeping them in my collection because I think in, say, you could argue for 10 years time down the road, you could see these being very, very sought after cards in the future for sure. The very first alternate art cards that we've seen through Sword and Shield, obviously we saw some through Tag Team and Cosmic Eclipse and stuff, but where they really start to get the texturized and the VMAX alternate arts and stuff, this is why Sword and Shield set will be remembered for the introduction of really strongly of the alternate art cards. That is everything I've got for you today though, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Do leave me a comment down below. Tell me if you've got some of these cards in your collection. I'll be eager to see. I'm still yet to pick a lot of these up, but I have got my eye on quite a few of them, that's for sure. But that's everything for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys again soon.